So I read this book, A Court of Thorn and Roses, and here's my honest review part 2. I'm going to talk about all the things that I did like about this book. So the first thing that I liked about this book is the subject. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a big fan of fantasy. I find fae to be very intriguing. I wrote a book about fae myself, so I really appreciated some of the concepts that Sarah J. Maas introduced here. I thought the concept of glamour, high fae, low fae, and all the courts was just very interesting to me. Another thing that I really liked about this book is the character development of Feyre. So I thought she had some very admirable qualities in the beginning. She's a hunter, she provides for her family, and even when she goes to the world of fae, she wants to go back to make sure that her family is okay. So I thought that was very admirable. However, when she interacts with fae, I kind of didn't really like her attitude in the beginning, but I like how as the book progresses, as she continues to eat the fae food, as she starts to feel more love and security in her life, we see that physically she starts to change. Her body starts from being very slender to starting to have curves. She starts to look more beautiful in her face, and not only that, but we see her personality become more soft as well. And I really appreciate that. I like when she comes back home. This might be a little spoiler, but she gives money to the poor. She repairs her relationship with Nesta, which I thought was really cool. So Nesta's her sister. In the beginning, they don't really see eye to eye, and I really liked finding out that Nesta did come after her. The glamour didn't work on her, so I really thought that was cool as well. Another thing that I liked was the character Rhysand. Even though the whole time I kept thinking, this is a bad guy, stay away from him, stop talking to him, I don't like him, I did think every time they interacted, the dialogue was always very interesting, so I liked that as well. And I'm intrigued to see what happens. I still think he's sketch, but, you know, we'll see. Another thing that I like about this book is in the tasks, not all the tasks were just so easy. I like that she needed help in the second task, because when I was reading it, I was like, there's no way she's going to be able to do this. Like, I don't like those characters who are just good at everything, so I thought it was very realistic that she needed help, and yeah, she received help. Another thing that I liked about this book is, well, I really didn't like what she had to do in the third task, but I like that she took a lot of time mentally to deliberate. She felt awful for what she did. She didn't want to do it, and it just made her feel more human, to see the empathy, to see how, you know, she just had a battle in her mind. She did it for love. I don't like that she still had to do what she did, but again, I liked that she really just felt awful for doing it. Like, I feel like any good human would feel the same. Another thing that I really like about this book is just the community. Every person that I've talked to who likes this book is just so kind, and I love the enthusiasm, and everyone tells me that book 2 is really good, so I'm excited to read book 2, and I'll let you know my review then. So I'll talk to you guys soon.